Derrick Clausen, Derrick Clausen. I think the biggest reason why I'm here is because I'm stubborn and I don't ask for help, and I got into some financial trouble and quite frankly didn't have anywhere to go. You feel like you're drowning, and you can you can see that things are getting rough and all that, and I suppose probably had I asked family and friends for help, looking back, they would have done all they could. But of course, if they don't know that you're having a problem, they can't help you. In a panic, I found that there was some places in Little Rock that people who had nowhere to go could go. Two of them said no. Honestly, they said no because I was blind. I'm glad they said no, honestly, because if they wouldn't have, I wouldn't have found our house. For someone who has never been to college, it's kind of like what I could imagine the college experience would be like, living in a dorm, because you got 35 or 40 different guys. That means there's 35 or 40 different stories. Thankfully, being here has, for me anyway, squashed so many of those stereotypes, because man, all we are is people trying to make ourselves better. I think that sometimes being here can be kind of monotonous, and things like the man group, it kind of helps break up the monotony. I think I would describe it as basically a support group for men. I think quite honestly, in some instances, it's just a good place to vent. It's a time of togetherness, and it's a time of, like I say, getting to know each other and having the opportunity to bounce ideas off of each other and, hopefully learn different things. One night I walked up and I heard guys playing basketball, and I said, hey, hey, can I shoot? And they're like, well, yeah, I guess. I say, here's what we do. I said, line me up in front of the hoop about 6 to 8 feet out. All right, so they did. Well, anyway, the long and the short of it is, I think I made, 5 or 6 or so baskets that time. No, not in a row. It was fun, man, because everybody was like, wow, you're playing basketball. And I said, look, all I'm doing is shooting. Well, I tune pianos, actually. I'm a piano tuner down at Piano Craft downtown. I think I enjoy it partially because I'm half nuts. There are people who say, that I couldn't imagine tuning a piano and things like that. And do I think that I'll be doing this full time? I'm not sure, but I know that's something I don't want to ever stop entirely. I've been doing it since I was 18, and I'm now 36, and man, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. My joke is that I like to tell people that if music was a drug, I'd have to be committed somewhere, because I love music. I think part of being stubborn is also you have to have determination, because if you're in a situation like this, the only way you're going to get out is to be determined and to keep fighting. And quite frankly, if you don't fight, it's over. I guess if you're in a situation where you feel like you're struggling and all that, don't be afraid to ask for help. You're not less of a man or a woman. It's saying, hey, I need help. Everybody needs help, and there's nothing wrong with admitting that. That, quite honestly, can be the hardest step, but at the same time, the most important.